Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott, these are the inverts, and today we're going to be having a look at 5 spider myths. And if I get 50 likes on this video, we're going to do another one with a massive twist. So the first one is, and I've been told this by my grandparents since I was a very small child, and that is we swallow up to 10 spiders a year in our sleep. Now, entomologists have kind of dispelled this one by saying that while you're asleep, our body temperatures are different to the surroundings, so the spiders are going to be a bit unfamiliar with that, but also spiders sense vibration, so they can feel our heart beating across a whole entire body. Plus, add to that, we breathe, so they can also feel those, so that our whole body is going to be an area that's going to cause them discomfort in the fact that they're going to be thinking that this area isn't safe for them, because one of their spider senses is vibration, picking up vibration, sensing that vibration. So tarantulas don't require a water dish because they get all their water from their feed, from their prey, from what they're eating. This is an absolute myth. Now, I know a lot of you watching are already going to have water dishes and you're already going to be thinking, Scott, I know this one. Why you even mention it? It's just purely to reiterate the fact that all our animals, all the inverts that we keep, need those water dishes, and there could be somebody new to the hobby that's watching and that's been given the wrong advice, so I'm going to put that one out there. Which leads us is that our tarantulas and spiders are aggressive. This is a myth. They are not aggressive, they are defensive. There is a massive difference. Now, something that's aggressive will attack you for no apparent reason, or even just come out from nowhere and literally fangs flying, punches throwing, all the rest of it. Now, our spiders are defensive, so what we mean by that is if we leave them alone, if we don't go near them, they're quite happy. Now, old world tarantulas tend to do a runner, so they'll run off. As you see on many rehousing videos, they do escape and they will run off, and that's because they feel uncomfortable, they feel threatened, so their main defense is to run off to the retreat of a burrow or a hide or a little dark place, anywhere where they feel secure. Now, new worlds, they will flick hairs up into the air on retreat. This is to irritate you so you don't return back to that area. The way we minimise all this is by trying to have very little interaction with your spiders. So let's check out the next myth. Number 4 is that tarantulas, and I've heard this a few times myself, especially more from people that are new to the hobby, that have kind of heard the myths, if you like, or legends coming across through films and theatre, which is that tarantulas can jump 4 to 5 feet into the air. They only tend to jump vertically, although they will pounce on prey. So they do actually jump onto prey items. Things like avics can actually jump 1 to 2 inches into the air from one branch, maybe a bit further along that branch. But that is it, they cannot jump 4 to 5 feet up into the air. In fact, a fall from as little as 2 inches can actually kill these guys, so they have to be really careful if and when they do jump or pounce. Now let's take a look at number 5. So our 5th and final myth is that tarantulas, if they devour vertebrae, so things like lizards, small rodents, that type of thing, that's going to cause them to die in a bad molt. Now, we're mainly looking at the bigger Theroposa, so the Theroposa blondi, Sturminopophysis, so those big, huge spiders. They're going to actually be eating small lizards, small rodents in the wild, and they do completely fine. Now, there's no scientific evidence whatsoever to back up this theory, so it is actually a myth. In fact, in the hobby, when a spider dies from a bad molt, it's 9 times out of 10 it's actually our fault. We've got the humidity wrong, we've got the lack of water dish maybe, or maybe we've not fed enough prior to the molt, or maybe it's just stress before it goes into that molt and it gets stuck. What you have to do, remember, is when a spider molts, it goes through so much energy, it's unbelievable. Literally all that energy it's stored up from the previous molt, it absolutely exhausts itself. So there's a potential of when a spider's molting, it exhausts itself that much, it cannot continue with the molt and passes away that way. So that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this Tuesday we have got a live with Dave's Little Beasties. He's coming on the live. If you've got any questions about your husbandry, tarantula keeping, anything like that, get them ready, drop them down in those live comments. If we don't answer it, just keep putting it in, so hopefully we'll be able to see it and we will be able to answer it. So that's happening this Tuesday. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button, because we have got so much coming out this year, it's unbelievable. And as always, we shall see you again on the next one.